No parents will ever pray for such. But of course, life happens. And very sad, very shocking. It really shook the internet yesterday. Hardly is there any page that didn't post his picture. Even as at now, let me put his picture more. As at now, people are still mourning Alex Ekubo. May his soul rest in peace. No, it wasn't HIV. It was cancer. They said stage 4, liver cancer, stage 4. And many people didn't even notice that the guy has not been online for almost 2 years. They said he was last online in November 2024. Nobody took notice. Nobody knew. It is just, I'm not a Nollywood person like that. But of course, I won't say I've never heard of his name. I may not know any of his movie, but I know of his name. And if you really see him online when he was alive, he's somebody that exudes positivity, great warmth, friendly, always smiling in all the videos I saw. Well, all that cannot hold anybody when it is time to go. Another painful aspect of his death was that, is that he never left a child behind. He's 40 or 41. The age is not too clear. Some say 40, some say 41. Plus or minus, let's say 41. He didn't leave a child behind. I'm sure it would have been a great desire for the mother if you had a child, like a replacement. Like in Yoruba, there is a song in Yoruba that says, Ẹni tó bímọ sílẹ̀ láyé, ìyẹn á ṣì máa jórúkọ rẹ̀ lọ. That is somebody who has children and died. The child is there to replace the person. Shakira, take care of sister me. That would have been a consolation to the mom. Oh, life is what it is. And that is why I look at people when they behave as if they are going to live forever. Nobody lives forever. And look, death does not know age. Okay, his followers are aware he's been off social media since December 2024. Maybe his wife is pregnant. Does he have a wife? Does he have a wife? Wow. What they are saying he was not married or something. Anyway, I don't know much about him other than he's an actor. I don't really follow celebrity like that. Okay, he has a wife. Okay. Hopefully the wife is pregnant. And that's a big blow if he has a wife. So I wonder how the wife will be feeling now, being somebody that has been in that shoes before. Widow. So that's a big blow on the woman if truly he has a wife. Okay, Stella Dimokukus mentioned that he was married. Okay, that mom of 5, how are you? Junibog, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, so if he has a wife, that would be a beautiful one. And if the wife is pregnant, that would really be more beautiful, even though it will be a serious blow on the woman. And she will need a lot of care to get out of the shock. Because I can talk about that if truly is married. And suddenly you wake up, the man you are talking to, no matter what, even though they've been nursing his sickness, and he was ready to go because I learned he had the will. It was rumored. He had the will. He wrote a will. He left a will behind. Will or no will, sick or no sick, nobody will. Okay, Yemi Casuals wife posted on her Instagram story, he had the wife. Oh, that's good. And I hope she's pregnant as well too anyway. So that means he kept his life private from the public, which is a good one. Because this social media space safe, wahala too much. Me self don't learn I don't learn new thing. So you can hardly, apart from my shows, you can't see my private pictures outside anymore, including my children's pictures. I've logged it. Especially with the recent happenings from the from Funke Ashekun's coven with what they just did, and they are still doing, and they are still looking for opportunities where they will find bad thing about me. They are still searching. I wish them best of luck. Lady G, welcome. So this life, I beg, one life to live. Tomorrow is not promised to anybody, including me that I'm talking, including you that you are hearing me. One thing I know, one piece I don't get, be say, since I became a realist, the only thing where I fear, now this thing will happen to this guy, to his mom, that's the only thing I fear. Outside that, I don't fear anything again. Outside that, I don't fear anything again. Alex Ekubo was not married. Anyway, time will tell. Let's not argue about that. That's the only thing. Say make I go come. You know what? Bobola, be welcome. When Pai come, Fasasi, good morning, sis. When Pai come, you see Alex no feel anything again, no. He don't know whether anybody they cry, you. He don't know whether anybody they hungry, you. He don't know whether anybody. Shanko Eno, thank you so much for the gift, for the super chat. As he day, he no feel anything anymore. No pain. You don't know whether anybody they cry. You don't know whether anybody no chop. You don't know where. So when person pie, nothing do you again. Now when you are still alive, something they do you. So me as I day, I no fear pie on my own. Is the pain of seeing anything happen to my loved ones. I don't think I can stand, and I don't wish to happen to me. It's I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it. But one thing is that when it is time, everybody go. Nobody is promised forever. There will never be any Methuselah again. Like that story where they tell us, say one Methuselah live 1,000 years. There will never be any Methuselah. Okay? Person will go the day where them born him, he go. Person will go after 10 years, he go. Person will go by 40 or 50, he go. Okay? So, but the only thing is that the people, when people go, the people they leave behind are the ones that really bear the pains. Okay? So, okay, some people are still saying he married secretly. All right, I don't want us to argue about it. So tomorrow is not promised to anybody. Please live today and live it well and live it good. Live today, live it well and live it good. Don't leave it in stress. Avoid wahala. You can see, say, I don't slow down for those people. Maybe then the men go. They still discuss me for their group today. Me, I don't have time for that kind of life. I lost my parents at the age of 10. I hardly feel any pain when someone cry. Hey, yeah. Because you were young? Or what? Make person where person love cry. It's so serious, oh. Especially when they are young. Hey. Death of a child, death of a spouse. And I would say death of a parent, but because young people don't really feel much when they are young, they may not really understand what is going on around them. Lady G, sorry to hear that though. You know, I can imagine how life would have been for you, losing your parents when you were young. But honestly, death is not funny. It's for the people left behind. Some live through the pains forever, you know, and all I can say is may Alex Ekubo's soul rest in peace, and may the family left behind have the grace to bear the pains of his demise. That's about Alex. We commiserate with the family, and we hold them in our thoughts. Commiserate with them and hold them in our thoughts. Now, let's go to Blessing CEO. That's the real Coco show of today. All right, guys. We want to go back to Blessing CEO. It's good to live well, love and be loved, forgive those who hurt you, and move on. Accept apologies, but refuse to mingle with those you do not trust. Kismet me, I love your comments. Me, I pay now. That's the life me and Kuku they live. I they forgive. I go talk my own come out. So when I talk finish, I forgive and I move on. And the only thing is I go put anybody way cause me pain at arm's length. Forgiveness does not mean you have to still relate with the person. Forgiveness is letting peace reign, and you don't have to deal with somebody. Not dealing with somebody does not mean you have not forgiven. Not dealing with somebody does not mean you have not forgotten. But there are some pains that you don't forget. Thank you. Nubian, forgiveness is not reconciliation. That's it. That's it. But people don't understand it, especially religious people. They think once you say they reconcile you with somebody and you forgive somebody, you have to show it by reconciling with them and still dealing with them. No. You don't have to deal with people you are not comfortable with. No. You don't have to. Why? For the peace of mind. For your mental state. For your emotional stability. For so many reasons. People you don't trust. Me, if I don't trust you, I keep you at arm's length. That is it. And I will be careful with you. You know. When I trust blindly as well. So when people hurt me, it pains. All right, so let's go to Blessing CEO. I beg, who understand the kind sickness where they do Blessing CEO now? Who understand what they do Blessing CEO? I dey wait for comment section. Blessing CEO. Who understand what they do, amo? Because now another thing we dey see online now. Before, we dey see she me talk say she gets stage 4. Wetin can they do am now? Who understand wetin they do Blessing? She has swollen hand. Is swollen hand part of stage 4? Torí kò yé mi ni o. She go post video, she dey delete am now. Somebody say, I refuse to check on that criminal woman. Me self, they avoid to talk about her sins. But it be like say, something is guilty conscience. Guilty conscience, stage 100. Idris. Blessing. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with her. Now, cause they worry her. Me self, they ignore her. But the more you ignore her, the more she's posting video. I now found out that the videos she's posting, that's why she delete them. She don't delete her Instagram page self. She don't lock her. I don't see her Instagram page. I went to check yesterday. I didn't see her Instagram page. Maybe she has brought it out back. I don't know. But on Facebook, as she post, now so she delete. As she post, now so she delete. Okay, make we look this video before we go on. Because I don't know what they do Blessing. Which kind of sickness? Anybody will understand the sickness where they do Blessing? Edakun, tell us. If you know the name, if you are a nurse here. No, she no hustle again, no. This one no be hustle anymore. Tessie, this is no more this hustling, no. Something is wrong with her. Make it no be fallen. Betty, Edakun, leave her. We don't have to wish her bad. Even if you wish herself bad. Make we no wish her bad. But something they do that girl. Oh yeah, make we watch this video. Wait on the screen.
My name is Ekubo Blessing Nkirika. I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO. The #1 most controversial, certified relationship and mental expert. I want to start this video by saying, I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry, I will be pausing. Somebody said if you inject saline fluid, sub to Oyinbo yo otobidi, the English big small. Sammy, if you inject saline fluid, subcutaneous, Oyinbo you go cut my teeth. It will look swollen Okay. We are getting there. Because I see bleh bleh, I say egg by me. Waiting do bleh bleh again. Share this one at stage 4 again for the hand. That's what I'm saying. Make doctors and nurses in the house. Subcutaneous is under the skin. A arm shows inflammation from IV therapy. The dark arm is also common with PT receiving chemotherapy. Are you telling us she's collecting Kinon Korukwe? She's taking chemo. Chemo and her face no change. I beg you. Anyway, this video is the first time she came out to apologize to the public.
I am very, very sorry. To my loved ones, to my fans, and to Nigeria at large, I want to say I am sorry. I'm sorry for the unnecessary drama and controversy surrounding my health issues. I am so sorry. Going forward, I promise to be very, very transparent with every of my medical report, down to my scan, my biopsy. Just be patient with me. I'm going to take you all on this journey, just the same way I took you guys on the journey of my liposuction and BBL. Please be patient with me. I never lied about my health issues. No, I didn't. But this time, you guys are going to follow me through this process. And to the well-meaning Nigerians who contributed for my health, God bless you. Thank you so much. I didn't take it for granted. In fact, you know you are loved when you need help and you cry and strangers come through for you. I do not take it for granted. God bless every one of you. And also to the Nigerians that say, blessing, we are not comfortable with the controversy, the drama. Please refund us back our money. I am willing to do a refund to the well-meaning Nigerians. Yes, feel free to send me a WhatsApp message, attach your receipt of payment or transfer or contribution, drop your account number. We are going to be crediting you back. Thank you so much. God bless every one of you. I still need you guys to keep praying for me. Yes, keep remembering me in your prayers. Those of you who love me, keep saying, God, perfect everything that concerns Blessing CEO. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys so very, very, very much. And I do not take your love for granted.
So that video the video you just watched was when, after the whole thing has busted, where after she went to Arise News, they asked her questions she could not answer, and so on. After like 2-3 weeks, she came out. That was when she did that video. Look at person that told us she had stage 4. Look at how she came out after people don't bash and well. That was the time she started laughing at people, you know, making mockery of the public and all of that. Thinking, as usual, when she creates controversy, the public will embrace her back. Unfortunately for her, the bashing no be here. She had to lock her comment section on Instagram, left the one on Facebook. Now, it seems Facebook self no gree am again. Once she posts, she go delete. Oh yeah, make we look at more videos. Busola said, can you imagine this? Can you imagine this nonsense? Can you imagine? This was the video before the one I played, though. Look at her face here. Look at how she was shining after the Met girl don't collect millions of money from Nigeria. You know what happened? She did not meet her target. She did not meet her target. We messed up that donation. People like us, very dark man, when we began to ask questions, you know, and she quickly deleted her account details. By then, she was still pretending, you know, making people believe something was wrong with her. So when she now saw that, it be like say this thing, it no go work, now it make us run away. She went to Daddy Freeze. Probably she has spent out of the money. Like I said, you know, when you do something in a wrong way, be expecting wrong results. Be expecting wrong results. In fact, when you do things in a wrong way, be expecting to get into deeper trouble. Be expecting to get into deeper trouble. This is the case of Blessing CEO. Since, you know, she did this kind of a rubbish sometimes ago, where she went to collect somebody's house to pose as her own. She was disgraced. But that disgrace helped her into fame. And we thought she was doing well. And she was actually doing well, irrespective, okay? Saying she's a therapist, she's a marriage counselor, she's a this, mental evaluator, whatever she called herself. She was actually doing well. Anybody that fall for her story, that's their problem. But she didn't steal, right? After that, out something. She only come out and create controversy, and she was making her money on social media for that. Then, Bimbo's issue happened. Bimbo and IVD case came up, and she shook her mouth so much into the case as if she was living with them in that house. She put her energy into the case. Rose, I'm good. Thank you very much. Thank you. She put everything, every energy into that case to make it seem like she was living in there in that house. You would think she's even IVD's second wife or sister. The way she put her body defending IVD, especially in a case where the life of a woman was lost. A young lady of 30-something with how many children? I think 5 children. I left 5 children behind. Blessing CEO was brutal. Even to that lady in the grave. She was brutal. All in the name of dating IVD. Many people didn't know she wanted to date IVD then. No. People were just wondering where that support was coming from. Somebody died in a marriage. In a domestic violence. It doesn't matter whether she was the one that lights the place or she's not the one. A life was lost. And you could not calm down to be empathetic and be neutral. She came all out. And the next thing after that, we saw her started flaunting IVD. I should have even put the video of their flaunting each other as husband and wife. She started flaunting IVD. My boo-boo, the best boo-boo. I was even seeing one of her video where she was saying, if they test IVD, they no go. So IVD is the best thing that ever happened to her. Okay, marry this your IVD in peace, in silence, with the controversy chasing the guy, with the problem the guy is still facing, even court issues. The guy was still facing it as at then. She was flaunting the guy. No privacy. No soberness. Even the guy might be sober, but she never let the world see the guy as being sober. The family of the late wife, they were watching and all of that. But she kept on. The next thing, they wanted to travel. They were on the way when IVD was arrested. I know when I did that video, a lot of you people came for me. I said, she said they were going to marry last year, December. I said, no marriage is coming up. I said, no marriage is coming up. I said, because they have serious case at hand. But luckily, she was able to get very good lawyer for IVD. And the case was trashed. Nothing happened to IVD. Instead of her to still go low, do whatever she wants to do in silence, in privacy, in private or whatever, she still continue to pepper. I don't know who she's peppering, you know. This is a woman that has children. This is a man that has children. The children of the man, the guy has not seen those children since their mother left this world. They are not even bothered and all of that. On how to make peace with the family, beg them. She messed up IVD. You may not see it that way. I see it that way. IVD needed help. Instead of her to render unconditional help, she was rendering a conditional help for that guy. More like tying the guy. You know, unfortunately for her, whether na in prick is sweet, we no make her reason. She thought, say, she don't find husband. She didn't give the guy any opportunity to even mourn the wife, to even be sober, to even go and apologize to the family. She was at the forefront, covering up. So and to some extent, I feel for IVD, I feel a little bit of pity for him because he needed help. He needed to get out of the allegations of murder on his neck. You understand? And probably the guy at a point said all his friends abandoned him. People have abandoned him. And she stood, and I don't worry, boo-boo. I will help you out of this. Don't worry, I get connection. Don't worry, I will talk to so. So the guy now hang on to her for life. The mumu guy too, as he be, cannot go and sort out his problem and his life. Somebody put a condition on your head. You agree. Okay. I will say desperation, vulnerability will make you do what ordinarily you will not do. She continues to say she don't find husband. After the court session, around December last year, she came crying out. Let me see if I have that video. If I recorded that particular video. Hold on. Good, I have it. This was December, where she was crying. It be like say IVD give her some boost.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I will definitely be fine. I know I'm going to be fine. I will be fine. I will be fine. I will be fine.
So that video she posted that video December last year and deleted it. But of course, you know, bloggers are 5 fingers are fast. People already recorded that video and posted it. She was just crying in that video saying, I will be fine. I will be fine. Remember, she was promising that by December they were going to get married. Maybe as at that time, she wanted herself and IVD to marry. IVD now tell her and say, if we marry now, wait till I won't take care of you. You understand? Wait till I won't take care of you. Whether you go come promise IVD. What's the full meaning of IVD? Ogbona, it is now your namesake self. I don't know the full name, but I guess his name is Ogbona. I don't know where. IK Ogbona. I don't know where he gets IVD from. I think it's his nickname. Is his nickname. Good afternoon, Tree of Love UK. How are you? Welcome. You are all welcome if I just joined. Esther Aruno, thank you for the laughing sticker. So, they were to get married that December. The guy, whether the guy can't suck, say, he no want marry again. Now he caused that crying. Where she cry, come out. I'm assuming now. By January, February, now she can't begin think of how to make money to settle. I'm still assuming for her to have come out, somebody that is already making some little change and managing her life for so long before IVD came into her life, you know. And remember, she was already telling people they were going to get married. They already went to her family house to do introduction around October, November or so. Immediately after the court session, after the case finished, they went to Blessing CEO family compound to go and do more like introduction. So it was more like they were preparing to get married December. Maybe IVD now tell her and say, how can we marry? Waiting I get.